Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Today we continue to build decks led by the legendary creatures from the Marvel set. Leading today's deck is Iron Man, Master of Machines. Also, this will be a $100 budget bracket 2 deck. I've decided I want to have at least one budget deck every week, probably on Wednesdays. Iron Man, Master of Machines is a 4-mana 1/4 legendary artifact human hero with flying and vigilance. Iron Man gets +1/+0 for each artifact we control. Additionally, whenever he attacks, we draw a card, but only if an artifact entered the battlefield under our control this turn. Okay, so we want artifacts. Lots of them. But as I said, this is a budget deck, so we're not running Ancient Copper Dragon or the Swords. And as the movies made clear, Tony isn't worthy to wield Mjolnir, so we can't include it. Also, that card is like $40 right now, so it is way outside our budget. That being said, I did want to include a bunch of treasure generators. Think about it. If we cast Brass's Bounty and get 6 treasure tokens, that gives our commander +6/+0. We can easily close out a game with enough treasures on board. But before we get to our deck list, a quick word from our sponsor, BCW. BCW has been making high-quality, cost-effective products for both collectors and retailers for over 40 years. If you want to store, display, or sort your cards, check them out. I've been using their inner sleeves for years now and have never had an issue. Be sure to click the link down below and use code DANON10 for a 10% discount on your order. In order to build a functional commander deck, you need lots of different pieces, which is why I try to rely on my handy-dandy checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. Real quick, before we get to our deck list, I do occasionally stream on this channel, and if you see me live, come say hi. I'll be building commander decks either for patrons or for future videos, so make sure you're subscribed and click the bell icon so you'll get notified when I'm live. Our land base consists of Command Tower, Exotic Orchard, Stormcarved Coast, Sulphur Falls, Turbulent Springs, Volatile Fjord, Molten Tributary, Scorched Geyser, Coastal Peak, Ferris Lake, Cascade Bluffs, Shivan Reef, Riverglide Pathway, Frostboil Snarl, Silver Bluff Bridge, Izzet Boiler Works, Seat of the Synod, Great Furnace, and Darksteel Citadel. Yes, of course we're running the artifact lands. Next up, we've got Treasure Vault, Rogue's Passage, Scavenger Grounds, Myriad Landscape, Evolving Wilds, and Terramorphic Expanse, all serving as utility lands. Of course, we've also got 5 islands, and 5 mountains serving as basics. Not bad for a budget land base. For mana ramp, we've got Captain Lannery Storm, Brass's Bounty, Goldvein Pick, Hoarding Ogre, Guild Artisan, Rapacious Dragon, Galazeth Prismari, Stark Industries Executive, and Storm the Vault, all serving as treasure generators. Next up, we've got Sol Ring, Arcane Signet, Talisman of Creativity, Izzet Signet, Sky Diamond, Fire Diamond, Mind Stone, Felwar Stone, and Arc Reactor, all serving as mana rocks. We've also got Enthusiastic Mechanaut as a cost reducer who also pumps our commander. Not too shabby. Our card advantage package consists of Big Score, Seize the Spoils, Pirate's Pillage, Collector's Vault, Hit the Motherlode, Inspired Tinkering, Treasure Map, Season of the Bold, The Vision, Pull from Tomorrow, War of Invention, Thoughtcast, and Futurist Forge. Some thematic, but mostly ways we can help put more artifacts onto the battlefield. For interaction and spot removal, we've got Prismari Command, Shiny Impetus, Hell to Pay, Flick a Coin, Plundering Barbarian, Negate, Chaos Warp, Abrade, Counterspell, Galvanic Blast, Wash Away, and Vandal Blast. Lots of ways to remove annoying permanents and spells. For board wipes, we've got Blasphemous Act, Aetherize, and Washout. Gotta love one-sided board wipes. The core of our deck consists of Ancestor's Aid, Swashbuckler Extraordinaire, Sudden Breakthrough, Fire Shrieker, Genji Glove, Leyline Axe, Involuntary Employment, Furnace Rains, I Am Iron Man, Pinnacle Emissary, Iron Man Armor, Machinesmith Automaton, Hydra Assault Robot, Pim Particles, and Adaptive Omni Tool. We're not exactly an equipment deck, but a few pieces of equipment to help us close out the game are always nice. We've also got Swiftfoot Boots, and Crashing Drawbridge as hasty effects. Now that we have our deck list, let's compare it to our checklist. 54 mana sources split between 35 lands and 19 pieces of ramp. A little high to be sure, but a lot of our ramp is just treasure generation, and we'd prefer to keep those around so we can deal more damage, so it's fine. 14 pieces of card advantage counting our commander. 12 pieces of interaction. 3 board wipes. 1 piece of graveyard hate in Scavenger Grounds. Several sudden I win cards in our double striking equipment. In order for a player to die from commander damage, they need to take 21 damage from a single commander. This is from the olden days when the only commanders were the original 8-mana 7/7 Elder Dragons from Legends, and the idea was that if I can smack you 3 times in the face with a 7/7 dragon and you can't stop me, you should just lose the game. Anyway, if we give our commander double strike, we only have to get his power to 11 in order to one-shot someone. And it is a lot easier for this deck, or basically any deck, to put 10 artifacts on the battlefield rather than 20. Are you building an Iron Man Master of Machines commander deck? What's your secret deck tech? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cutestuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. You can have a video made or just ask for help building or tuning a deck list. I also want to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Marcus, Brett, Roxy, Alix, Robert, Pi, Kazaros, Patrick, Boomy, Oscar, Justin, Sleech, Luke, Mr. Salty, Daniel, Brian, and Nenra Waka, Talathia, Azander, Michael, Black Dragon, and John. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander Deck videos every weekday, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.